Welcome back, everyone. Got another knife that my buddy Gary sent me. This is a Viper Fotis. And this is a collaboration between Viper Knives out in Italy and designer Jesper Voxnaes. Very cool, utilitarian, kind of plain, simple frame lock flipper. Yeah, I just kind of basic, but it has a pop-up blue for the backspacer, a really nice 3D milled blue anodized pocket clip. It is, because it's such a short pocket clip, it is a little bit tight. I think that will loosen up over time, but not a lot of spring. It works in the pocket, so I don't have to bust on them for that, but it's a little tight for me. I would like it just a hair looser. But again, pocket clips, I think, are really kind of a personalized thing. Everybody likes a different amount of retention. So it does have a nice flipper tab. Deploys really well. It's on bearings. And closes just as easy. Thumb hole works fantastic also. There is a finger choil up in the front, so you can really choke up on it. This is really your kind of basic utilitarian style and finish. Nice stonewashed blade. We'll take a closer look at that. A nice stonewash. A quick logo there. Standard, just tumbled kind of titanium. Nothing fancy. Blue pocket clip, frame lock with a integral steel lock bar insert and over travel stop, and then another, blade steel on the back and Jesper's logo also on the blade. So all in all, it's pretty smooth, pretty nice. It is not drop shut. You can finger flick it also. So it gives you several different deployment methods, which is important to some people. There's no blade play at all in any direction. And it fits really nice in the hand. The way the scales are kind of contoured here, it's got that swell in the middle. The edges are all chamfered. So it's just a very smooth and comfortable carry. The top of the spine is also nicely crowned, which I think adds a level of craftsmanship to a knife, if you will. Not necessary, but it just adds a little bit. It makes it more comfortable in the hand and in the pocket. No jimping, but with the shape of the handle, I don't know that you need any. It's pretty locked in to your hand. And I don't think you're going to slip out even if your hands were wet. I think you're pretty good on the grip there. The flipper tab, there is some jimping on the top of the flipper tab, but I don't know that in normal deployment you're going to, well, you do kind of grab the jimping, but a lot of times you just kind of really just kind of land on the point of the flipper tab and out it goes. So I'm not sure that you're really reaching around and getting your full finger on the top and then pulling down. You're more of push buttoning it just off of this, the tip of the flipper tab. I think that works better. So I don't know that you're really hitting the jimping all that much. So let's go through the specs. 4 5/8 closed. 8 1/8 overall. 3.46 inch blade with a 3.2 inch cutting edge. M390, as I mentioned before. 0.156. 0.430 overall thickness, minus the clip, of course. It weighs in at 4.8 ounces, and it's on bearings. Now, every bearing knife does not just drop shut. We've talked about that before. You could loosen the pivot a little bit and play with the tuning of it yourself to get it more drop shut. Like the Hellraiser is also on bearings, but has a totally different feel and a totally different close. Okay? It's not going to stay where you put it. Gravity is always going to bring that blade down. This one, it's going to stay wherever you put it. It'll stay there all day without shaking. So it's just different. It doesn't mean there's anything bad. A lot of people are like, oh my God, it's on bearings, but you have to close it yourself. You have to shake it or, you know, flip it closed or whatever. Guys, every knife is different. You can probably tune this a little bit more to your liking if that's what you want. I don't know that I need that. I think this is totally acceptable and totally a great way to do it. I love the finish because if this gets scratched in your pocket, if it gets scratched while you're using it, nobody's going to really be the wiser. So, I mean, if the pocket clip gets a little scratched up, you'll notice that. But, you know, something like the Quiet Carry Waypoint, if this gets scratched, you're going to notice it right away. The Norseman, this will also not show a lot of scratches even in the blade because of the stonewashing. So it's all just different, what different folks want. This blade is going to show some wear and scratches more than the stonewashing of the Viper. It just depends on what you like. I love a nice stonewash finish like this so that when you do use it, there is no worries. And just plain tumbled titanium is a little plain Jane. I mean, we can't lie, right? But it's utilitarian. It's not tactical, all blacked out, which might be scary to people, and things like that. This is a great option, and I love the fact that they did the blue backspacer and the blue clip to kind of give it a little bit of pop. So let's do a couple quick size comparisons. Got the Sharpie, the Spyderco Delica, the Quiet Carry Waypoint, since we brought it out earlier, the Boker Desert Warrior. This is the total opposite. Plain Jane, kind of flies under the radar. Bold, in your face, just can't miss it when you pull this out at the lunchroom or at the restaurant. To, you know, two totally different ways to go there. And why not the Hellraiser P-Series since it was here? There you go. This is a very cool knife. Oh, these are still available. I saw it on Blade HQ right before I filmed this video. $220 for these. This exact model is available there. They also do come in G10, several different colors, carbon fiber, and the titanium. All the titanium ones I saw were just this tumbled, you know, kind of raw finish, if you will. So I don't know if they've done any in any anodized colors. But because it's plain Jane, you could take this apart, send it to an anodizer, or if you do home anodizing, which I know a lot of people do, I would have to send it out to somebody because I'm not that smart and skilled. You could make this anything you want. So it's a great canvas to start. If you want something fancy with different colors, you could do that yourself. So again, kind of a cool reason to get a plain Jane because you may like something different than what's offered in the colors. So get the plain Jane one and then color it yourself. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Gary, thanks for sending this in. I believe this is the last knife of Gary's, so I can box these all up, although I'm going to check with him because inevitably he's ordered something else that's coming the day after I ship. So it's great to have the support from several of my viewers that just like to send in knives. It's awesome. I can't thank you all enough for that. It's why I'm able to continue to do daily content, because I'm not going to be buying a bunch of new knives to keep up daily content. I couldn't do it. So thank you for all the support. If anybody wants to send anything in, please hit me up in my email down below that's in the description, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, DM, whatever. However you want to reach out. Gets a little confusing when I do it that way, but hey, I just like to be accessible. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks all.